What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another high-quality foodie feature for you here on the channel, where this time I'm back on over at Papa John's for round 2 of their all-new Bacon Mania promo. That's right, and you already know what it is. It's the Parmesan-Crusted Smoky Bacon Papadias, so stay tuned because it's up next. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
So here it is, the Parmesan-Crusted Smoky Bacon Papadia here at Papa John's as part of Bacon Mania, and already my car is filled with Parmesan goodness on top of smokiness from that bacon as well as barbecue sauce, believe it or not. But guys, the presentation initially is looking pretty awesome. That Parmesan-crusted goodness looks nice and toasted. Alright, so very simply what we've got here is a Parmesan-crusted flatbread baked to perfection, and on the inside it's loaded with Julienne-Cut Canadian bacon, smoked bacon strips, a ranch sauce, of course melted cheese, onions, and a sweet and savory barbecue sauce. And I gotta say, guys, that's where the aroma is coming from mostly. The smokiness of the bacon and that barbecue sauce big time, and then it's followed with that Parmesan. It's a beautiful combination, and again, it looks very hearty. Definitely lots of nice toppings on this one. And it looks like the distribution between both of these halves is actually pretty good. And guys, for dipping, take a look at this. We're actually gonna be going in on some ranch sauce on its own. So that's actually a nice combination, I think, in general with pizza. This should go just as nicely with this Parmesan-crusted smoky bacon papadia. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Once again, you're looking at the Parmesan-crusted smoky bacon papadia as part of Bacon Mania here at Papa John's. Let's peep out this flavor. Yes, sir, just feast your eyes on all that Parmesan-crusted goodness, guys. The smell is glorious in my car right now. And again, take a look at this one here, a little profile shot for you. A lovely situation of this one on its side. A very, very decent amount of toppings on the inside. And again, plenty of hints of smoke, plenty of hints of barbecue, and lots of deliciousness I'm about to get into. So here we go, the Parmesan-crusted smoky bacon papadia here at Papa John's. Let's hit it. Oh, lots of bacon. And definitely lots of sweet barbecue sauce. That sweetness is definitely elevated, guys. Right after that, you're getting the nice smokiness of the bacon itself, and of course the initial crunch that you're getting from the bite into the Parmesan crust is an awesome situation. Definitely a decent amount of toppings, like I said earlier, and you can really taste everything pretty nicely. The onions were also in that first bite, and I gotta say, guys, I am so digging the overall presentation because it just looks amazing. It really does. But again, very sweet. If I do get this one again, which I'm probably going to just after that first bite, I'm probably gonna ask to have the barbecue sauce put on the side so I can kind of dip into it on my own, because I really want to keep the smokiness as the forefront flavor that I'm getting on top of the Parmesan. But like I said, this barbecue sauce is very, very strong. Let's keep going in, guys. It's still really, really good. Let's just keep the money shots going with this one. And as you can see, a very decent amount of onions too. That's where I'm getting some initial crunch to go along with all the smokiness of the bacon. And I got to admit, when it's baked the way that it is, this is really what's giving that nice little added crunch because of the pork that's in here. It's done very, very nicely. And again, the combination with the cheese, very, 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 very nice. And of course, the real standout aside from that is going to be the Parmesan crust itself. Whatever you fill these papadias with, that Parmesan crust just enhances it. Very nicely done. And just like I knew after trying the first bite of the Parmesan-crusted papadia that I reviewed not that long ago, which was kind of a build-your-own type of situation, guys, like I said, unless you get this Parmesan-crusted, you're not really experiencing the papadia as it's meant to be done. I mean, initially, of course, it came out without the Parmesan, and it was decent then, but with this added crunch, the added flavor of the Parmesan added to this, it's just an amazing situation. So, Bacon Mania in full swing naturally, a very solid amount of bacon to go in here, the different types is beautiful, and I gotta say, it works amazingly well, of course, with the crusted goodness here. Let's keep going in. It's really, really good. Alright, so I was very surprised when I popped the top on this one to find a ranch dipping sauce cup in here instead of the usual garlic goodness that I like to get with that buttery action. But hopefully this is going to be just as good with ranch. I'm going to open this one up and we'll definitely give this a go. And of course, ranch is ranch. Has a nice aroma to it here. Let's go for a dip. Let's give this a shot. We'll get it nicely lathered up for you. All that goodness here. Just, I guess, an extra portion of ranch considering there's some in here already. Here we go. All right, now we got the wild card here. I've got the nice tartness, the creaminess of the ranch going against the barbecue sauce and the elevated sweetness together, and then it kind of cools everything off in general just in terms of the flavor. It really kind of overtakes the barbecue sauce slightly, but the sweetness is still there. But guys, super delicious on this. Let's go for one more dip on this. That is a lovely situation, especially with the Parmesan crust on the outside of this. Let's do one more. Oh yeah, good choice with this. Yeah, definitely good choice with this. A very lovely situation with that, guys. That creaminess is pretty amazing. So just to round this out, let me bring this one up over here and we'll crack this one open towards you. As you can see, plenty of that barbecue sauce action to go with, guys. And again, a very decent amount of cheese as well. The toastiness is on point, and all the other options that you have inside this one, the Julienne-Cut Canadian bacon, and of course the ranch, the onions, of course the cheese. But this is the main highlight besides it all, that Parmesan crusted goodness. Just a lovely situation, and again, the best way to experience the Papadias over here at Papa John's. This is a no-brainer. You gotta definitely get it this way.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better than a sandwich. Papa John's.
So with that said, I'm going to have to give the all-new Parmesan-crusted smoky bacon papadia here at Papa John's as part of Bacon Mania, of course, a very decent 8.5 out of 10. Guys, this is a really beautiful version of the papadia, and while barbecue sauce is not necessarily my favorite per se, the fact that you're getting that ranch to go with it really kind of cuts some of that sweetness a little bit and gives it more of a creamier vibe. So on top of all the other smokiness that I'm getting with that, the ranch is definitely the perfect choice, I think, and it goes amazing with pretty much anything in general, I think, too. Very, very solid overall, and like I said, the quality across the board is very top-notch, as it's set off as it should be from that Parmesan crust. Really good stuff. Alright, so if you're one of the peeps out there who has tried every single version of the papadia, because I know I definitely have, you'll see some reviews popping up on your screen here right now. Just to prove that to you, you can take a look at the Papa John's playlist for all of them. I'd like to know what you guys personally think of this particular one. If you've tried all the others and you give this one a shot, what do you personally think of it? Drop some comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Yes, sir, definitely a worthy addition to the Bacon Mania menu over here at Papa John's. So now it's time to finish the trifecta out with that third item. Stay tuned because it's coming soon. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you then. Hey, thanks for checking out another one of my reviews. But just in case you didn't see the one before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.